G'day legends, welcome back to the channel. Right, before we get stuck in today, I want you to do something for me. I want you to think back to the last time you got paid. Doesn't matter if that was last week or yesterday. Just picture it. You checked your bank account, saw that beautiful number sitting there, and for about 5 minutes, 5 glorious minutes, you felt like an absolute weapon. And then what happened? Petrol. Groceries. That sneaky streaming charge. A round at the pub because it was someone's birthday. The Uber because the trains were stuffed. Lunch because you forgot to pack yours. And suddenly, a few days later, you're checking your account again and wondering what in the actual blazes happened to all of it. If that sounds familiar, and I reckon it does for most of us, you are absolutely not alone. Nearly 60% of Australians are living payday to payday or dangerously close to it. That's not a personal failure. That's a systemic problem. And today we are talking about what's actually going on and what you can do about it. The number one reason your money vanishes before Friday isn't because you're irresponsible. It's what I call the invisible budget bleed. You've got your big obvious expenses: rent, mortgage, car repayments, phone. These don't surprise you. But there's a whole other category flying completely under the radar that's quietly murdering your finances. Think about your subscriptions. How many do you have? Streaming services. A gym membership from January you haven't touched since the 14th of that month. A cloud storage plan. A news app. A random app you forgot about. Each one looks like nothing. $8 here, 14 there. But add it up and most Aussies are leaking $80 to $200 every month on stuff they barely use. That's your money walking out the door while you sleep. There's also the psychology of it. There's a concept called present bias. Our brains are hardwired to value what we can have right now over what we could have later. That iced coffee at 10 a.m. feels like a necessity in the moment. Your future self would have preferred that $5 in an emergency fund. But your present brain doesn't care about your future self. It just wants the coffee. And the companies selling you things? They've spent billions studying this exact weakness. One-click buying. Sales ending tonight. Your feed full of things you were thinking about yesterday. This is not an accident. It's a deliberate system designed to exploit present bias, and it is working on most of us every single day. Knowing this won't fix it on its own, but seeing the trap is the first step to building something that protects you from it. Now here's the thing about traditional budgets. Most of them fail because they are built around restriction and willpower. You track every dollar, feel guilty when you deviate, eventually crack, blow the whole thing, feel terrible, and quit. This happens because willpower is finite. It runs out, especially when you're tired or stressed, which is most of the time for most people. A system that relies on you making the perfect choice every moment is not a system. It's a wish. What you need is a system that works automatically, where making the right decision is the path of least resistance. Here's the system, the 3-bucket method. Dead simple. Here's how it works. When your pay hits, you immediately split it into 3 places. Bucket 1 is fixed costs. Rent, utilities, phone, insurance, groceries. Everything life requires. This should be 50 to 60% of your take-home. Bucket 2 is your life bucket. Nights out, takeaway, coffee, fun. The things that make life worth living. About 20 to 30%. When this bucket is empty, it's empty until next pay. You do not raid the other buckets. That boundary is the whole game. Bucket 3 is your future bucket. Emergency fund first. 3 months of expenses in a high-interest savings account you don't touch. After that, it becomes your wealth-building money. Super contributions, shares, savings goals. Minimum 10%. If that sounds impossible right now, start at 5. Start at 3. Just start, because starting small beats not starting at all, every single time. Now here's how you make this actually work without relying on willpower. You automate it. Open 2 extra bank accounts. Most Australian banks offer these for free. On payday, set up automatic transfers that go out the same day your pay lands. Life money goes to one account. Future money goes to another. What's left covers fixed costs from your main account. This removes the decision before your present bias brain can interfere. You're not relying on discipline. You're relying on a system. And a system doesn't have bad days. The other habit that separates people who are winning financially from people who aren't is the weekly money check-in. Once a week, Sunday Avo works well. You spend exactly 10 minutes reviewing your numbers. What came in, what went out, how are your buckets tracking? That's it. 10 minutes. What this does is keep you connected to your money instead of avoiding it. Because here's something important. Most people who are struggling financially aren't struggling because they don't earn enough. They're struggling because they've completely disconnected from their money out of stress or shame. And that avoidance makes everything worse. Your money needs attention. Not obsession. Just regular, calm, honest attention. 10 minutes a week. And the last thing I want to say today is this. There's a lie most of us tell ourselves constantly, I'll sort this out next month. I'll get serious when the pay rise comes. When life settles down. When the kids are older. Mate. Life does not settle down. There is always a next thing. And every month you wait is money you can never get back and time in the market you can never replace. Pick one thing from today's video. Open a second bank account. Cancel one unused subscription. Set up one automated transfer. One thing, done today, is worth more than 10 plans that never happen. Smash that like button if this hit home for you. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Catch your legends.